Hi, welcome to BlindOwl Outdoors. We hope you enjoy our channel, and if possible, could you please join our Patreon page? We really need your help. It's been a long, hard road. Thank you. Hi, welcome to BlindOwl Outdoors. My name's Dan. I'm here in the Philippines. Today's a special day. I broke down and spent $12 on this little bitty bag of ground beef here. Of course, this one's not going to work today, huh? Of course not. Okay, that's the hard way to do it. We don't need it on high to start with here, though. Couldn't even get a kilo of ground beef, which is 2.2 pounds. I got about 2 pounds. I'm making some goulash today if everything works out right. On my own here, I guess. Usually I have help, but not today. Okay. Put a little salt and pepper on it, usually when it's cooking, but got the salt and pepper in my hand, so okay, finding the spatula, that could be a problem. Let's see. It's not too bad. I guess a regular spatula. A spoon would be better, I think. Problem with the ground beef here is it's usually just about rotten, and it's got arteries in it and stuff like that. And plus, it's ridiculously expensive now. As I'm cooking it here, doesn't even smell very good. I'll try to make it, see what it turns out like. But so I have Italian style Del Monte spaghetti sauce. I have Virginia elbow macaroni pasta. That's browning up a little bit, I guess. I like using frozen ground beef much better. Then when you cook it, you got to scrape it off the frozen block, and you get much finer pieces of meat for your goulash. Makes it go a lot farther for me. That's what we got so far. All right. Another funny thing about this stuff here, this ground beef, is you usually wind up with about a cup of fat that almost looks like water. That's cooking now. It's kind of chunky. I got it on high now, though, to watch out I don't burn it. Oops, sorry, I moved my camera over the place. I'll spend about 15 minutes chopping it up once it gets done. See if I get into much finer pieces. For me, the main point is just making sure that it's cooked all the way. You know, it's done real well. Here's got a little lid here, I guess. No, that's too small. That one's too big, but that'll do. Kind of steam it a little bit too, that helps. Alright, I got this big, wonderful saucepan here. know if you call a big pot like that saucepan, like a spaghetti pan. This is from some wonderful people that sent it to us from Australia. They also sent Beth and Philip one too. This has been a fantastic pot. Our other good pans, I was looking for a frying pan today. The inside of them's all coming off. The only good pans I have left now are, I got these two stainless steel pans here, but I have a heck of a time with this one here because it's stainless steel and everything sticks to it. But I got to work on that, I guess, a little bit. Oh, yeah, look at that! Now it's boiling. Now we're cooking, huh? All right, let's see. What can I do about this thick ground beef? I don't think this is going to do it. Maybe after a week or so, but most of the, most of the liquid's gone now. Got the big pot on. So once I put the macaroni in the big pot, once this gets boiling, I'll put the sauce in here and mix them all up. I'm not real big on cooking it for all day to soak in or nothing like that. Alright, well I got it smashed down a little bit and it's pretty dry, so I better put my sauce in it, I guess. Let's see. Got this stuff here. Get a knife or something. Let's see. This big one here. Trying not to cut myself here if I can help it. Man, these knives are dull. I sharpen them up. I think Marife takes them outside and runs them on the cement and dulls them up. She doesn't like sharp knives for some reason. Those squeeze packs are kind of weird. I'm not real big on tomato sauce. I can't take the acid from it, but for goulash you have to have some in there. Especially when most of this I'm just going to have one little plate. Marife might have a little plate tonight. But most of it will probably be, there was still a bunch of grease in there in the bottom. There it is. There's in the top. But most of it I'll put in the freezer and just have a little bit at a time. I'll make this last for about a month and a half or so. Yeah, mix it all up good. Got another little package of sauce just in case I need it if it gets too dry. Usually I have quite a bit more meat than this. Usually I have about another pound of meat in here. But this might be about perfect. There's some big chunks of beef in there yet too. That's what I've got so far. Not even close to boiling yet for some reason. I thought that'd be boiling by now. Almost boiling. You know what they say about a watched pot, you know. This is really runny to me. But it should be okay once you get it mixed with the macaroni. Now the macaroni here is very different. Back home, of course, I always use cremettes. And you put it in a pot, 7 minutes later it's done. Here, this is about 10 minutes. And I have to put a little bit of oil and salt in with it to keep them from sticking together. It's not the same mix as a Cremette's brand, but it still tastes okay though. The secret's not to overcook it because this stuff swells up real big if you're not careful. What do you need, al dente or something? Just not quite super done. Okay, let's see here. We're just about boiling, probably good enough. Put a little salt in here. Probably too much, but that's all right. Got some soybean oil. About a spoonful of that in there. Got the Virginia. Should have brought one of my Bushcraft knives down here with me. It's 900 grams. I usually use a kilo. Half that in there for always extra for the dogs. The dogs actually like macaroni dry too sometimes. Most important thing for the macaroni here is you have to get it stirred right away, or it just clumps up and sticks to everything. This is a fantastic pan. It won't stick to the pan, but it'll stick to itself. Okay. This is starting to thicken up on the bottom, starting to stick. Afraid of that. I've got the sauce set at the lowest setting that there is on the stove. So it's a little too hot. And the macaroni, I stir constantly, about every minute or so I stir it. Keeps it from sticking too much. And I usually have Marife test it for me, but she's not here right now. So I'm on my own. Got a colander over here. Full of other stuff though. Got this colander here, nice metal one. Seems to work pretty good. Better wash it out though. Yeah, it feels like it's sticking together already a little bit. I don't know if you can see me there or not, guys. I can't see the display. It needs to fit across the sink, but it doesn't. Alright, not too bad, I guess. Sure does look good. Oh yeah, it's already thick. Put the lid on it so it goes to a boil for a minute. Yeah, I went upstairs for about 4 minutes and now the macaroni's sticking to the bottom. The sauce is sticking a little bit. Shouldn't make any difference. Let's see what we got here. I don't think they're quite ready yet. Yeah, it's usually not a, like I remember cremettes was just like 7 minutes exactly. This stuff here is between 10 and 12 minutes usually. Yeah, the sauce is sticking pretty good in the bottom. Looks good though. Sorry for the light. It's not the best light in the kitchen here. It's about 6:15 at night already. Not quite dark out, but just about. You can probably just turn this off, I guess, for now. Let it sit so it doesn't get ruined. This is nice and loose again. Let me double check one once to see what we got here. Oh, almost, yeah, they're getting just a little gooey, a little chewy. I'll give them another, maybe 1 more minute. And we'll try to strain it. I don't know how I'm going to strain this though. I can't hold the pot and the strain at the same time, so this is going to be quite a trick. I got one pot over here that would work, but it's got rice in it, so I'll work on it here. Alright, I got this Tupperware bowl with the strainer inside there. That might work, I don't know. Give it a try, I guess, huh? I should have on pads or something. Let's see. Yeah, see how it's all stuck in the bottom? Let's throw this out to the dogs. It's hot, boys, it's hot. Okay, now I'm sure that this is sitting in water too. No, not quite. That's pretty good. I'll rinse that out right away so it doesn't get all starchy. See, the water's real yellow. Alright. Next step, I guess, is I got the whole floor, everything all wet here. Looks like a typhoon or something. Next, we'll just put the sauce in here. Mix it up a little bit. Didn't stick too bad inside this pan. the propane. Goulash is one of my favorite meals. Our friend George calls it American chop suey. This is kind of what we had when I was a kid in grade school. I like stuff like that just from the day I had it. I liked it. I liked it ever since. The goulash, the real plain pizza. I used to love chicken a la king, the mashed potatoes with gravy and chicken on it. Oh man, those were my favorite meals at school. Yeah, this looks good. It's mixing up nice. Quite a few meals here. I'll just take this up to the house and let it cool down. I'll take one plate out of it for myself and then let it cool down, then I can bag it up for the freezer. What do you guys think? It looks pretty good, huh? Pretty meaty looking. Smells great. The Del Monte spaghetti sauce is real mild. They also have Philippine style, which is really sweet. And when Marife makes it, she puts the sweet sauce in it, and then she also puts in, what is it? The thick cans of milk, whatever you call that stuff, condensed milk, and some other things, probably some sugar also. This is just as plain as you can get for a meal, but it works out pretty good for me. If I eat just a small amount this at a time, I'm no problem with indigestion and stuff. So I also have some bread to go along with it, half a loaf of bread. So that's all I got, guys. I don't know if you can see me here or not. I'm absolutely drenched, just like I jumped in a pool. So, time to get a snack. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Take care.